Hello, everyone. Kathy Bacon here, and this is Middle of Nowhere Travel Life. This is video number 5. I've been doing good, right? It's not been easy to sort of pull it together, but it is coming together. For those of you that tune in and see this video, you may think, well, you've only been to Thailand. Who are you to talk about travel life? Well, you're right. I've been to Thailand. I've been to a few places in the world, but never lived anywhere else but Thailand. But I can tell you that my journey might be different than yours. It may be that you traveled all over and really haven't lived anywhere for a long period of time. So that's what this is about. This is about traveling, living somewhere else, and really talking about it because it was a process. And this video is about saying goodbye to friends and family. And that was a tough one. That was very tough in a lot of ways. One thing I can say is don't have an expectation about what people might say if you say, I'm moving to Aruba, I'm moving to Panama, I'm moving to Ecuador, I'm selling everything and moving to Thailand. Believe me, you might not get the response that you want. And it's okay. Don't worry about it. I can tell you this, when I first told my friends that we were moving to Thailand, it was a mixed bag. Some people said, you've got to be kidding. You're moving. You just remodeled your house. It's gorgeous. You just bought new furniture 4 months ago. And now you're saying you're going to pack up everything and move. And I guess I didn't really want to hear that. I wanted people to say, you are? How exciting. And yes, there were those people that said that. They did say, oh my gosh, you're moving to Thailand? How cool is that? Yeah. So, in hindsight, your expectation is not going to be what you get. So roll with it. Stand in your truth. Tell people, your friends, why you want to move, what this is about. And they still might not understand, and that's okay. Because we're all unique and different people. Me picking up and moving to Thailand could be a lot different than someone else and their life. Them moving to New York from Colorado or Washington or California is a big deal. So let it be. But don't get defensive. I can tell you this, don't get defensive. Just say, I have decided to change my life. And in changing my life, this is what I've decided to do. And really, 9 times out of 10, people may give you a bad or something you don't want to hear response, but it's only because a lot of people live in fear. They would love to pack up and move to another country, but they actually kind of live in fear about doing that. And I understand that because we're kind of given those messages here that don't travel, don't go anywhere for too long, don't spend your money somewhere else, But you, again, have to follow your heart. And I've talked about this in the past video. Follow your heart. If you feel strongly that you want to do something different and change your life in a way that's not the norm, go for it. You only live once. What do you have to lose? So again, don't expect your friends to all be lined up going, yay, 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 you're moving. Yay, you're going to another country. Wow, you're selling everything. You are so cool. It's not going to happen. And some of that is about missing you. It was hard to leave friends. But with the way the world is today and how we can communicate, it made it so easy. I mean, I could call Thailand from my cell phone on FaceTime and talk to people in the US. So, it's so easy now to keep in touch. But that's the thing too, keeping in touch. Don't expect every friend to keep in touch. They might not. And believe me, it's okay. Because in the end, we want to know who loves us and cares about us when it comes to our friends. So saying goodbye to friends, it's not over. And we have those friends that have been with us, gosh, from the beginning. I mean, I have a friend that I've known since I was 15, and I still see her. I'm walking with Rosemary this morning. We still keep in touch. We talk to each other. We share things. And I'm 59 now. And when we first met, I was 15. So just be grateful for the fact that you have your friends to share this joy with, but don't expect them all to be on your bandwagon because it just may not happen. That's what I have to say about friends. Family. Whoa, that is a whole nother ball game. When we told our family, my kids, who don't live in the same state as I did anyway, were mixed bag. Someone said, "Oh, that's so great. That's so exciting. I'm so happy for you." But later she changed her mind. Another kid was not really happy about it, didn't quite understand it, and really haven't talked to her since. Another kid, well, they all kind of didn't understand. But my kids are in their 30s and 40s. So they are living their own life. And I was visiting Seattle once or twice or 3 times a year. And I guess just being in the same country meant something more than traveling and leaving and going to another country. I understand it. But again, we have to live our lives. And that's all you ever want for your kids, is to live their own lives and to be happy. And that we all come together in certain times and love each other and care about each other. It was difficult, I will say. But again, I already lived in another state. I didn't live close to my family. So a lot of that, I was doing the visiting. I was the one going to Seattle. I was the one making that time and being able to do that. So for me to live in another country, the thought of it was different for everyone. It was hard. I missed my grandson terribly. I missed my kids. But again, it gave us a break. Like distance sometimes can be good. And I tried as much as I could to keep in touch because you can now in this world. You can keep in touch. You have your computer, you have Skype, you have your phone, you have all kinds of programs and things that connect us together. So it's just so funny how you can still connect no matter where you are. Now, the time difference was, tricky, but I would either stay up late or get up early to make those phone calls. I did a lot of calling when I was in the gym, working out. That seemed to be a good time for me to call. Like 7 a.m. was maybe 9 o'clock. in the evening, or excuse me, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I did a lot of that. I did a lot of calling while I was in the gym. Um, it doesn't matter how you roll the dice. Not everybody's going to like your idea. Not everybody's going to agree with you. But many of you might not like this, but you've got to follow your own heart and you've got to do what's best for you instead of always, always, always worrying about everyone else and making everyone else happy. I spent a lot of time doing that in my life. And quite frankly, I wasn't happy. Everyone else was, not me. So this was our opportunity to make ourselves happy. And that's what we did. And so I just want to say that saying goodbye to friends and family, have no expectations, love them, listen to them, don't get defensive, don't try to stick up for yourself, just stand in your truth. We're leaving, we're going to another country, we're staying, we will be in touch, and we will still love and cherish everyone that's left behind. So that's really what I want to say about that. And I can tell you that I am grateful for all your support through these videos and your emails and your following. Because if there's any way I can help, please, 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 please email me. KB dot the number one voice at gmail.com. Ask me any question or PM me on Facebook. I don't care. If there's a subject you want to hear about or you want to know about with traveling and moving out of country, just let me know. I will give you any information I have that helped me. I'm not going to give you information that I don't know anything about. It's always going to be based on my experience, and you can take what you want and leave the rest. That's how it kind of goes. So thank you, thank you, thank you for this time and listening. It really takes me back to what it felt like. And I got to tell you, life is about feeling. Life is about emotions. Life is about caring. And I care about all of you, and I care about your journeys. So again, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. And I look forward to talking to you again in the next video. I hope I didn't bore you. And I'm sure I told you things that you already knew. So thank you again, and stay tuned for the next Middle of Nowhere Travel Life.